Man, don't that intro do it every time? Every time. That joint is like vitamin C. Good morning. Good morning. I'm here without the family today, but that's all right. That's all right. I got everybody else in the studio. You know, that's enough. I'm Anise Yvonne, your host of the Brunch Bitches, and I got who here with me, sitting next to me, shining like a queen. I am who?
I am Event Productions, one of my newest ventures.
Okay. She just jumped right in. I love it. We got MiMi Evans. She's returned. She was one of Chocolate City's best competitors, and she came back because we wanted to get behind the scenes on her cocktail. We wanted to talk about everything, your experience.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because I got to see the competition, but I didn't get to see the rest of what was going on, but you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I saw photos, and then Capri, walked us through, your time with the competition before getting on stage and mixing up your drink.
The second time.
So yes, that's kind of a great segue because I heard there was a surprise competition.
Yeah.
So let's tell everybody, first of all, what Chocolate City's Best is.
So Chocolate City's Best was a competition to highlight bartenders of color.
Okay.
And I really want to talk about that too, because a lot of times we think just black bartenders. No, color applies to all of us that got a little bit of melanin in us. So it wasn't just black. I know we had a guy that was Mexican.
Melanated people.
Yeah, melanated folks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and women.
Yeah. and women.
Yeah.
Yes, it was two of us, but we were
That's
representing.
all right.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah.
Last year, Danae from D Steel was the only woman.
Yeah, and the winner.
And the winner. Shout out to her.
Shout out D Steel.
Shout out D Steel. Everybody knows that's our in-house consultant, our cocktail consultant. We also get a lot of our mixes from D Steel.
Yeah.
So but shout out to D Steel. So this year, you were there, representing for the ladies, the melanated ladies.
One of two. Yeah. So
what was your cocktail?
The cocktail that I did the first day was what we had to enter using.
That was a surprise competition.
That was a surprise. So that's the one we thought we were actually gonna do. And the first night we first went to Farmers and Distillers, so we got a chance to taste some of the fountain spirits, and that was really dope.
Okay,
we met Clyde Davis, that was great. And that's where some of the mentors.
He's
also
pretty dope.
came.
Yeah.
So some of the mentors also came in that day and talked to us. So then on the schedule it says happy hour at 10 p.m. So we're like, all right. So some of us were buzzing a little bit from the first one, and then we go and they're like, guys, surprise, round one is tonight.
Ooh.
And we're like, what the? And guess whose name gets drawn first?
You.
Yes, ma'am.
Were the first
yes, ma'am. First one up. Dropped the shaker in my round.
Wait a minute. Do tell.
Yeah.
You dropped the shaker.
When I say I was so nervous, but it was a learning lesson. I dropped it the second day too, but it was a learning lesson. But it was cool because even after we did that first round, everybody that was judging, I like this competition because it felt like we were mentored. Yes, it was a competition, but the competitors, we're all like super close now.
They gave you good critiques.
Great critiques. That way, when we went into the second competition, we felt a lot better. We were much more calm,
a little more comfortable,
much more neat. We took a lot of those critiques as far as like setting up our bar and making sure we're just the best advice that I took was just bartend. Do what you do on a regular basis because we're sitting here
and don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. Just
it's so technical. What was your cocktail for the first round?
Oh boy, do I remember? It was I remember.
Were you that buzzed?
No, it's just I used El Silencio. It was a tamarind syrup, El Silencio, and it was all about. I wanted to really bring out that smokiness, but keep that flavor.
El Silencio, the tamarind syrup.
Tamarind syrup by Blue Henry. Yep, I used their tamarind syrup. And lemon juice, and I don't remember every single thing.
So a lot of citrus.
A lot of citrus.
Very citrusy. Yeah,
and tamarind. I'm glad you said that.
Tamarind is like a little citrusy.
It is. Yeah. But what I like about it is when you use that cane
citrusy.
Sugar, it keeps it pulls that sweetness because when you bite into it, you shouldn't, but if you're biting into the tamarind fruit, it has a bitter beginning, but it has and that was the name of my cocktail. Thank you. Better not bitter.
Better not bitter.
Yes,
I've never bitten into the tamarind fruit, but I've had it pressed.
Yes.
Just tasted it without, and I was
so
like,
get that bitter fruit, but it has a nice little sweet little finish.
Yeah. It kind of locks your jaws a little bit.
Yeah. So that was the first day cocktail. Then the second round, we actually had to over the course of our next couple days, come up with a cocktail. So we had to create one that was inspired by our experience with Chocolate City
So
Express.
when we saw you mixing and the actual competition,
Yes.
that was your inspired drink.
Yes, and that one I remember was called the Wildflower, based on the song that old school song.
Yeah, I got a chance to taste it. It was delicious.
Yeah, thank you. Drop the shake again. But, you know, a little bit better. A little bit better on the recovery that time.
And can I say you were serving a good leg behind that bar?
Thank you. Yes.
I said yes. Miss Legs. When you walk back there, I said she better serve legs and shake cocktails.
I got nothing else. I got legs. But no, even down to what I wore, like it was like it gave a flowery sort of.
You looked good.
Yeah, I tried to pull it all together. Again, took all that advice and tried to pull it all together. So I even had flower decor. You know, I had floral notes in my drink.
You put a vase of flowers up and everything.
Which that big flower, the one who won Cheese, he gave me that flower while we were shopping and getting ready. So I was like, I can use this. Yeah.
I liked Cheese's cocktail too. I got a chance to taste it.
Great.
It was good. I said, ooh.
He was great.
Who was the guy that brought the accoutrement out? The appetizers?
I don't know, because at one point I went upstairs.
Kevin?
Who was it?
Kevin was, he also competed. He bought out
Kevin's fancy too.
He bought out little plates of just small nibbles, a little nosh, just some noshes, and I said,
yeah.
Oh God, what a way to smooth the judges.
He's fancy too.
It was some I want to say it was like a Spanish, was it a manchego, or it was like a manchego and some water crackers, and so I want to, was it a jam? It was a jam, a Spanish cheese.
I saw him getting ready.
I said,
I thought I was doing something with my flowers.
And I'm standing behind the judges, right? And I'm just like, I want some manchego. I want a water cracker. Is that for everybody? No, but he was taking care of the judges.
Yeah,
you know. But no, it was a good time, and I think you all did very well.
Yeah. It was intense. Especially coming up with that. But it was good. It was good intense. And even for those of us who didn't win, I know I can say for myself, we definitely took a lot away from that. Yeah. And we learned a lot. And again, just to be able to show.
What were your two major takeaways?
The biggest thing was, one, for me in this position that I'm in now and being older, is preparing for the next generation, being able to, everything that I learned, being able to pass on. Because like this next competition that I'm going to do, I actually encouraged another Black woman bartender to jump into it. And that was the second takeaway, like really going over.
So encouraging women, especially women Black of color, women. Hispanic, Black, Asian, whomever, to explore the world of mixology if they really have an interest. Really go and dive in deep, basically.
And do it because she's so talented. This one lady I'm talking about, super talented, but she was just like, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm like, if you are waiting for the time to be ready, you're never gonna be ready.
Girl, cut it out.
Yeah, you have to just jump in and do it.
If you're waiting for more money, for a better day, for a better diet, for more sleep, it's never gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's never gonna. You have to start small. Start the foundation someplace, doing something, I mean, even if it's writing down in your journal a checklist of how to get towards what you want to do, and nowadays I say with the internet and being able to connect to people, but you get off of the internet with those connections, take them offline, and start to build, and also learning things. YouTube University,
it's a thing because I'm definitely enrolled.
Google University,
it's a thing.
You know what I mean? Like you can start, like it's so much better nowadays, than others who had to like go and sit in libraries with encyclopedias stacked or books and journals, and so I mean, you can do what you want to do. I even have to remind myself that there are no excuses.
Those were definitely the biggest things, and all that I learned. So I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, we see you did it, did you win? No, I didn't win. But I feel like the biggest winning loser, because of all that I got out of that, and I'm thankful.
What you walked away
Capri,
from?
Mike, it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Well, it looked like it, and it looked intense, but it was a good time being there with you guys in the room and watching the competition. But I do admit it looked intense because I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
No, it was cool. It was cool. And then again, now I have a bunch of with 9 other people that I am super close to now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was totally worth it. There was no loss there.
Okay, so going forward, what do you got going on?
Oh, so I'm actually competing again next Monday for DC Black Restaurant Week.
Oh,
so I'm all things black, all things women. That's my
absolutely
jam.
Black shirt.
Yeah, black shirt.
Okay, black hair,
black and blue hair.
Okay,
but yeah, DC Black Restaurant Week is actually going to be going on all week, but the competition portion of it is Monday.
It starts today. Black Restaurant
next Monday, November 4th.
November 3rd
is when it starts. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Black Restaurant Week
the 10th.
starts November 3rd through the 10th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because some folks and I were talking about doing a little bar hopping.
Oh, that'll be the time to do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have things going on every day of the week. So yeah, November 4th, I'll be in that competition, RR Bowie cocktail competition, which I did last year.
Okay.
I won People's Choice. Lauren Paler won the entire thing. She's amazing. So I'm hoping I can do a little better. But this one is. We talking about encyclopedias and libraries.
So what are you doing to prepare?
On this one.
Tell us your preparation.
So I actually I'm going to do a little bit more research because I want to pull out some stops, especially for the part we had to choose from a list of notable black bartenders and do a cocktail around them. So with it being
wait a minute,
8 competitors and a
notable
list of 5
black bartenders.
Yep.
So who are you pulling from? Like, who is?
I don't want to tell too much. I chose.
Okay, you don't want to tell too much. Okay, no, because it is a
that.
competition.
Yeah.
So we don't want to. Okay, we don't want to put your stuff out.
We had to choose from like Tim Bullock, John Dabney, RR Bowie. Like, so it's a list of 5, but you have 8 competitors. So I don't want to. I have to figure out how to do something a little bit different, so that we're not all doing the same thing. Yeah.
You gotta
so
stand out.
That's what I'm doing, man. Technique. I'm definitely sharpening up that technique, and now just going through my actual routine. Yes, but this one, it's a research I had to do on this one, man.
Nice.
Back to the library.
So you got
encyclopedia.
You got your journal of notes and all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah. And you should see my desk.
And in doing your research, did anyone jump out to you that you weren't aware of? I mean, in doing your research, did any mixologist, maybe a brand owner, maybe somebody, an innovator?
The one that I chose, and like I said, I'm gonna save it for that part of my story. The one that I chose was the one that resonates closer to what I have going on.
Okay.
The only person I knew, and this is sad, but good, right? The only person I knew was RR Bowie, and that's because I looked him up when I entered last year. Okay. And and that's bad.
So you learned more.
I learned a lot more.
Okay. That's a beautiful thing, though.
Yeah, it is.
So again, tell everybody what's going on, and can people just come to the competition?
Yeah, so the tickets are on dmvbrw.com on their website, DC Black Restaurant Week website, and the tickets are $25. It's going to be at Ben's Upstairs from 6 to 9. Monday, November 4th.
Ben's, so on U Street.
Right on U Street.
Okay.
Right on U
Ben's
Street.
Upstairs. Tickets are $25. Find them where again?
DMVBRW.com. DMV Black Restaurant Week.
DMVBRW.com. Black Restaurant Week. Yep. That's easy.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where you can go, and everybody's welcome. And then even if you can't make the competition, 3rd through the 10th, it's so many different things you can do.
Beautiful.
We support regular Black Restaurant Week. Let's support Black Restaurant Week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mimi, thank you. You're not going anywhere, but we're going to be here. We're going to try some of your cocktails.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll see you on the second half.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bitch, don't call me Swiezo. Call me your pastor. TDJ. I've been flashing all days. TBH. Got it in it always. TBH. Niggas hate, bitches fake, TBH. They ain't understand, Swiezo back with a vengeance. Seen the rare Lord, they started asking for forgiveness. That's repentance. TBH, they try a little bro me. TBH, I'm your big homie. TBH, was down by my lowly home. Up with my niggas home. Stand on your table home. Feet by your dinner. Bring me all the sinners. Turn them into winners. Finish them, it's dinner time. They in Hell's Kitchen. TBH, I'm like liquid out the chase. TBH, all that sneak dissing niggas say it with your chest. As Swiezo drop, they gon' feel it in their chest. Got your weight up, but still can't fuck with me. TBH, 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 TBH. Niggas hate, bitches fake. TBH, I've been flossing all day. TBH, bitch don't call me Swiezo, call me your pastor. TD Jakes, TBH.
Yeah. Told these niggas pull their own weight. Now they looking real weak. Yeah. I told these niggas pull their own weight. Now they looking real weak. TBH, TBH, TBH.
And we are back. I feel like this guy sitting at the table, like this has kind of become your second home.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so for those who don't know who this is Swiezo. And you are back to sit with us, and we're matching today. We are matching. We all, Montez Bernard, who is sitting in the studio, Swiezo and myself, we're all wearing orange hats. I think the rain inspired me. What inspired you? To just throw on this orange
Just
hat.
like orange. This is my work hat, though.
Oh, that's your work hat? Oh, your work hat is dope.
They give us this hat to work in the freezer.
Oh, okay. Well, I like it. Can you get another one? Okay, get another one. Get two.
Okay.
All right. And then when you come back, I'm going to wear your work hat.
Okay.
But what's going on other than this new music? What's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm over here. We just prepared for 2020.
Right. That's something.
You know that
What's the preparation looking like? What's going on?
my shout out to J Rob, he just got his situation back. So we're about to be locking in. Doing visuals.
Okay.
It might be another Swiezoland to end the year off.
To end the year of this year or 2020?
In this year off.
In this year off. Okay, because I thought we weren't going to see another one until 2020.
The DMV only gonna probably see 1.5 or 2 next year.
Oh. Okay. I like the sound of that. I like to travel.
Yeah, we trying to get this show on the road.
Okay.
And we gave the DMV a lot this
You
year.
did. No, you really did.
So-
I agree with you. You really did. So now it's time to go other places.
Yeah, and that's what we've been doing. That's what I was doing. I've been traveling.
Yeah, I saw you in Atlanta.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was first time, so it was great.
It was great. How did the people respond?
We went out there super official, so they treated us super official.
Nice. But you know what? The South is really open for music and art. I think up north, we're so snooty
I
and
think because we get
critical.
we get too much of it, and like down south doesn't get.
They just they want to party. They want to have a good time. They want to be moved, and
And
they
it's not
like
much
new
to
stuff.
do. It's not much
It's
to
not
do.
much to do.
It's not much to do.
But they like new stuff.
Yeah, we don't like new stuff because a lot of people don't want to embrace nothing new.
We're critical. We're very critical. We're very, rigid and judgy. So, everybody's like, oh, who is that?
Like it's been like other artists from the DMV doing a lot, but for the longest it was just the same.
Oh, I know.
So
we're just so picky over the stupidest things. They wear orange hats. I'm not tuning in. You know what I mean? Like it's really that minute.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They might not tune in publicly, but they tune in.
But they tune in. They kind of sneak and lurk.
Yeah, they tune in.
Well, see, before social media, no, they just weren't. Some people just weren't tuning in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now they kind of peek through the blinds of social media.
That was underground. But before social media and stuff, if you had a TV and radio, you was tuned in.
Well,
whether you liked it or not.
True.
Because they would push that stuff.
They would tune it in just to talk shit. So let me ask you this. Outside of, if you weren't doing music, right? If you weren't, because I know you like to, you act, music, if you weren't being a creative, what else would you be doing?
Probably some random hood rat shit.
I love it.
I probably would have been a very bad person.
You would have been a bad person.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're being a creative person.
Yeah, because it's not much to do for, because I didn't go to, I dropped out of college, so it wouldn't have been.
And you were skipping homeschool.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been much options for me.
Well, I'm glad that it changed.
Yeah.
And that you're sitting here. And we're matching, and we get ready to play some music, and then get some cocktails.
If I did go to school, I probably would have been. Everybody said I should be a psychologist.
A psychologist?
Yeah.
Psychologists and psychiatrists and a lot of therapists are some of the most screwed up great people in the world. Would you have been like this screwed up great psychologist? I think that people who have never been through like really deep stuff should not go into that business.
Yeah, I could. It depends. I don't know. Now I guess I would be a good psychologist.
Cause you've grown up a little.
Grown up and I've been through shit. If I went to college and I would have been on the right path, I wouldn't have went through that.
You ever met a 24-year-old psychologist?
No.
I have. And I said, get the fuck out of here and give me my insurance card back. Get the fuck. I said, if you don't get your 2-year-old ass, I said, I need somebody old with gray hair, get ready to retire next year, okay? And their parents are dead, preferably.
Yeah.
Okay?
PE teacher.
That's how old and deep down and dark I need them to be.
Yeah. You just need somebody old with no time to always listen to your shit.
I don't want no 24-year-old. What they gonna tell me?
Yeah, you need an old person, even if they don't know what you're talking about.
You ever been to a therapist that you actually counseled?
I've been to. I don't like therapy. It's just some bullshit.
I've counseled a therapist.
I didn't even get that far into it.
You didn't? How come you didn't like hearing yourself talk about yourself?
Nah, it's just the point that you're getting paid to act like you care.
Well, I mean,
at the end of the day,
you should have actually interviewed various therapists then, because sometimes people do care, but they still have to earn a living.
You can earn a living doing something else. I care about music, but until the money come, I gotta earn money in a different way.
True.
If you really care about people's problems,
you can't knock the profession, though, Swiezo.
Yes, I can.
Why?
Just like they knock drug dealers, but CVS do the same thing.
CVS?
I can't respect.
Well,
anything you love to do, you would do it for free at some point.
Well, first of all, there's an art to everything. There's legal drug dealing, there's criminal drug dealing. So there's illicit drugs, and I think they're all illicit. But the government scams you, and they say it's legal. But it's about perspective.
But it's all about what they say, because they say it's legal.
So then don't listen to the zeitgeist. Don't listen to the zeitgeist. If you feel like that you know some healthy drug dealers, then okay. You don't have to judge them.
I don't support that either, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So I wouldn't, because I actually like the whole art of psychology and psychiatry. You know what I mean? But it takes money to go to medical school. It takes money, so you have to earn.
Which is another scam that they say is not a scam.
And so, just like with art, I think that doing my art is a great thing that I'm giving to the world, but I want some money for it because I have to put money in to create.
But you see, a lot of people put the money to build their art, and they don't have the experience. You're building the experience, which is going to bring you more money than you getting in debt, and you just have no experience.
Absolutely.
So you're
but I say everybody travel the road and take the path that you're supposed to take.
and do your thing. But we're gonna play some of your music because we want to get some more music.
And it's new.
And it's new. Wait a minute, we playing.
It's old to me, new to you.
It's old to us. But even though I've been to your shows, I've heard some of your music, and I like it. I love the Go-Go track, by the way. Love it.
Thank you.
So, can we play that one, Trump?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. And then we'll be back, and we're gonna talk about it.
Hey, I see y'all in the backyard party, you know. Y'all to the middle, y'all to the front. We all got a vibe, you feel me?
What happened to all the love? All of the love. What happened to all the love you said you had for me?
What happened to all that love? For me.
Yeah, what happened to all the love? All of the love. What happened to all the love you said you had for me? What happened to all the times that I made you laugh? All of the times that I took you back. All of the days that we can't get back. Heart full of gold, then you made it. Had a heart full of gold. Yes, heart full of gold, then you made it black. Had a heart full of gold. Heart full of gold, then you made it black. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? Yeah. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? All the time. Do this shit all the time. What? Yeah. What happened to all the love? All of the love. What happened to all the love you said you had for me?
What happened to all that love? For me.
Yeah, what happened to all the love? All of the love. What happened to all the love you said you had for me?
And we are back. That track was titled
Go.
Go-Go. And it's new to y'all. But I heard it. So I'm gonna brag a little bit.
You've been to Swiezoland.
I've been to Swiezoland. I heard it. I've been to 2 Swiezolands, and I heard you perform it
Number 2.
at number 2. Was that the one in Northwest at Velvet Lounge? Yep. That's where. Yep, because U Street TV recorded it, and that was one of his favorites too. So let me tell you about the audience about the song Scantron. We were riding home after you performed that, and Ra. So U Street TV and I were like, this joint cranks. What's a Scantron, I wonder? So Ra's like, so she explained to us it's a testing device and you pick your answers. So after she explained that, we sat in the car for a minute and we were just like, all of the lyrics now make sense. It was like a eureka moment. So we in there all ignorant. We like, is that what the hell a Scantron is?
Yeah.
And so then we played the song again. And we were like asking all these questions. And so then we just start analyzing all the lyrics and we were like, you're a fucking Scantron. That's it.
BCDEF your
Shout out
questions.
to Ra for having a brain. Thank you. She
Y'all
was like,
didn't have Scantrons?
we probably did. I did not finish college, but we probably did. I didn't
seen
use it.
Scantron since elementary.
No, I didn't. No, in elementary we had no damn Scantrons.
No, probably middle school.
Yeah, I'm older than you guys, so no,
Yeah.
we didn't have those. And when I was in college, we didn't use no Scantrons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at Strayer and UDC, and we didn't use no damn Scantrons.
It's like a free school thing. Yeah. You got to be in public school.
I was in public school, but I didn't get a Scantron. but Ross said it came around in y'all kind of generations. Yeah, you're in your right. So exactly. So no, we didn't have those. But no, so she taught us what that was, and we were like, bingo, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scantrons was a big part of our lives. A lot of people,
odd.
like what we was talking about earlier. A lot of people are doing fucked up hood rat shit because of Scantrons.
Wow, because of Scantrons.
They done failed so many Scantrons and just lost faith.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Swiezo, you sound like an anarchist. You need the A with the extra. You need that symbol. You sound like an anarchist. I'm not mad at anarchists, though. You should not. But you know what? I hate to say this, but I always get uncomfortable around the system supporters. And I say that lightly because I have loved ones that are just like, oh, the police are great. Everyone's not bad. I'm like, no, of course everyone's not bad. But we don't need to say the police are great. I mean, I understand that, okay, we need some sort of order. Because I know that people get on my nerves and people do crazy things. Like, I'm so over people right now. And I was venting to D from D Steele about watching people pull up next to a garbage can and just throw the trash on the ground, or, you know, I mean, just a list of stuff. You know, a guy speed from around us to almost hit school children crossing the street on a Wednesday at 7 a.m. So I'm saying we need order, and we need people to assist with helping those who don't have it all keep order. But when you get around these black patriots and they're just, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, really? And in my head, I'm like, mental note, I don't trust them.
or like mental note, you ain't been through shit.
Yeah,
or some of them have, and they're delusional about the things they've experienced. Some people find a way to kind of suppress and, you know, conveniently forget. You know, I have someone very close to me that says the craziest things, and I'm like, you were pulled over for some racism. You got charged, and then the charges were dropped after you got a lawyer, and they had to eviscerate them on your dime because they, you know, tried to stereotype you, and, you know, I'm like, come on.
That's because they get you're talking about like the patriotic ones. They get brainwashed into thinking that they're on the same level of importance while they're
because I'm not a criminal, because I grew up differently, because I don't do this, or because I don't do that, I'm not you. No, nigga, you're you, and you're them, and we're all them. So that's not true.
Because they look at black people, like the higher up whites look at black people just like trailer park white people, and we're all shit to them.
It's about economy. It's about money.
Yeah, it's about
the money. It's all capitalism. Yeah.
I don't like none of that shit.
It's all you shouldn't. You shouldn't like any isms. You should not. You should not like any isms. And Mimi's back there shaking. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. In the bar business, when you get a good shaker, pause. I don't even know what that means. But when you get a good shaker, you want to, you know, you woohoo, opa, you know. But no, it's like, it's crazy out here. So Montez, how you feel about us all matching today?
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's beautiful, right?
You got the black one on the ends, and then you got the blue in the middle. It's like,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you got the baseball cap on. Mm-hmm. So we're like we need us a dance. We like a singing group. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, that's what we doing right now. So what's been going on with you?
I've been doing the same thing Swiezo been doing. We just been working.
Just been working? Yeah, are you sleeping too, or not sleeping? Because he's not sleeping.
I've been going to bed pretty late, but I've been getting up kind of late too, so it's balancing out.
So you balancing it out? Yeah. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. At least y'all skin don't look bad.
Yeah.
You drinking water?
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to. We talked about water before with you.
I'm drinking water, but I'm drinking. I'm in the sea moss right now.
Sea moss is good, but you need water too.
I know I need water, but it just be like sometimes I can't get to the water at work.
You get to the sea moss.
Shout out to OG Juan from Backcourts, you know what I'm saying? Sea moss plug.
Yeah. So at work, it's no place where you can kind of keep water near you.
Not delivering pizzas.
Keep it in your car.
It'd be hard. I gotta hop out so much. It's just juice be more.
You know what, you Virgos, these goddamn Virgos, I swear to God, y'all damn Virgos. I was sitting with G yesterday, and he's giving me his version of the world and breaking down, and you know, he was like, Mom, I need you to stop believing in God. I'm like, what? That's random. I mean, look, science put me in your belly. I'm like, I said, okay, you know what, G? It's 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. I'm not getting philosophical with you at 11 o'clock at night. Then he wants to go through a debate. Don't write me, people. Don't email me. Don't DM me. If you want to unfollow me, fucking unfollow me. But then he wants to take me through this whole thing about me sending him to an all-male school, and how do I know the psychological effects wouldn't affect him being gay? I said, no. Y'all laughing at this shit. I don't find it funny. But what he was doing was
he want to get out
the school. Yeah, and you know what I told his ass?
What?
Good try.
Oh. Yeah.
Sit the fuck down and
that was an amazing
report. Get that report done.
That was an amazing try.
I said, good try. I said, did the psychological effects make you heterosexual? Did you pick heterosexuality? I said, G, cut it out, okay? Cut it out.
That was a good, presentation.
Great.
That was a great
my point is, you damn Virgos.
Virgos are one of the best people in the world.
Great.
Except for it's about two of them that ain't good.
Wait a minute. I don't even want to ask. I'm not. All Virgos are great, except for two.
It's like two of them. Well known. They're just not.
Thank you, MiMi.
This is
MiMi
good.
Evans, our mixologist. What are we drinking?
It's called the I Am Pear Sour. It's my new company is our fall specialty. So
MiMi, the mixologist, said we are drinking I Am Pear Sour. And what is our base alcohol in this?
Stolen rye whiskey.
Okay.
It's stolen.
Your mic. He's offering you a microphone. Speaking to that mic, girl. Speaking to the mic.
Is this good?
Nope. We can't hear you.
Nope, you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So stolen rye whiskey. One of my favorites because it has like nice raw honey, orange peel to it in the mix, in the making. I have a spiced pear mix that has like some cloves.
I was wondering what you were doing with that. I didn't, and it was distracting me while I was talking. I'm like,
that's
what
great.
is
you got a piece
that?
of the pear in there. I actually put some of the actual pear in there.
And an orange peel.
Yep, orange peel. So this is made with it's honey, clove, allspice, like all of your.
This is a good
nutmeg.
winter drink because these things are actually healthy for your system.
Yeah,
right now especially. Yep. But we're posh and fancy over here, guys. Can we use our coasters? Move yours off the course.
You said that last time. I should have put it on the coaster. Yep.
Shout out to the black man who made the coaster.
Shout out to the black man who made the coasters. Who is that?
Some nigga. But I know he was black and he made it. He was probably getting
because he probably said, "Stop asking me to wash that goddamn table." He was the indentured servant in the house serving on the table, so he probably was sick of having to polish that wood.
Exactly.
Pause, because y'all know that when you sit the damp glasses on the wood, it makes stains. So you probably right about that. You damn Virgos.
Shout out to every Virgo except them two.
Wait a minute. Oh God, that is hilarious. Again, I don't even want to know.
They don't do nothing for the community. They're basically slaves.
So out of billions of people
it's some other people
in the world. But it's two right now on the list that's just done. They nothing.
Canceled.
They canceled. Okay, you two Virgos, fuck you then. Fuck you. Okay, from the brunch bitches. Fuck you. You two. I don't know. Look.
And
I'm
there's
part
a
of the
new
singing group
slavery.
today.
It's a new slavery out here too.
What's the new slavery? Because a lot of the slaves are just being recycled.
Yeah, but the slave masters are Gucci, Micah Mary.
Designers.
Yeah, designers.
Okay, well, your friend's a model. Can we stop killing the system?
Nah, he's
I'm
like
cool with
Harriet Tubman of the models.
Nah, for real. I'm cool with this. Remember, I told you I set out a fashion week for companies that don't care about me.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And you did, yeah, because we talked about Pyre Moss and all of them, yeah.
And I'm buying everything black. If it's white, then it's thrifted.
It's thrifted, absolutely, because we talked about that as well. There you go. Yep, we talked about thrifting.
But any white people that watch, and I do love y'all, but it's a love-hate relationship.
You don't have to explain.
I know. I'm just letting them know.
I got people
no,
that we
because
love
this is
and they don't
going on
ask us to explain.
YouTube, and when I blow up, it's gonna be so you gotta
They don't
make
care.
sure.
They don't care.
I know.
They don't care. They want you to just give good music and perform. They don't give a shit. Controversy is great.
Give me that music and get out on that stage, boy.
Nigga, dance, nigga, dance. And they like when you cuss them out.
Oh my god.
They like Trump our cuckolding. They like being cuckolded.
Oh my God.
No, it's a real word.
I know.
Yeah. Well, why do you know that?
Yeah, I seen it pop up sometimes.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Is there any more of this?
That means you don't got a filter on your Google.
I see it pop up sometimes.
Wait a minute. What are you watching? What are you watching?
Porn.
Okay, because I was about to say if cuckolding is popping up, you watching porn.
Yeah, I
Because
seen
we
that shit
had
pop
to,
up.
I had to take the filter off and then Google the word. Because Trump and I were doing Trump did a segment with us and we were talking about cuckolding. And I don't know how it came up. I learned the word and I was like, what the fuck does that really mean? And then come to find out, it's really not a pervy word. The British use it a lot to mean, you like
Shout
to be
out to the
deprecated.
British. Shout out to the British.
Yeah.
I fuck with them.
I do
They
too.
wrong. They pretty wrong.
I've been learning a lot of UK slang because I've been talking to a buddy of mine and I never know what the fuck he's saying.
But the reason why I fuck with them, because I was watching something a long time ago. When black people came to them, they didn't treat them like shit.
Yes, they did.
Not all of them.
Well, no, let me tell you what they did. They did like most whites do. Once they use you up,
Oh yeah.
then they're done. So what they did was they enslaved the blacks, had them build up their towns, and then they abolished slavery. We're done. So then after they used them, didn't pay them to build up their towns, they said, we're done. And then they turned their backs on others who were using slaves, not because they thought it was wrong. You know why? They didn't want to have to align. They didn't want to have to share their capital. They didn't want them coming into their cities. So that's not true.
Well,
They're the typical white people, whereas though when shit hits the fan or the fire is hot, they run and turn their back on you.
I could see that.
So, but shout out to Europe.
Yeah,
Because they're big art supporters.
I might have been talking about Europe.
And the cost of living is a little better. There's still racism over there, but you can get a cab at 5 a.m. as a black man. They don't
For
give a
real?
shit. Yep, they flag you. Money is money.
Oh, and shout out, and then since I found out, it's this thing called Via. It's a new app. It's like Uber and Lyft, but I think it's black owned, and then they're in the city, and
They're now in the city.
like they're in
via
major
VIA.
cities. Yeah, and they're gonna change the game.
Everything black.
They're paying like by hour, regardless if you get
Dope.
rides or not.
Dope. Via.
And then they got surges up to $30 an hour.
Beautiful.
Shout out to them. I just
So you
found
need
out
to quit
about
one of them jobs and go to Via so you
Nah.
can have water in your car.
Nah, my car. I don't. It be people noticing me now when I be.
Yeah,
I can't-
you know what? That's true.
They can't
so
know
you
my
can't.
car.
Yeah, they cannot. That's very true.
Even when I get a delivery, I park like down the street.
Down the
walk
street.
up.
Yeah, because they can't know your car. That's very true. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank
Cheers. Cheers. So what do you have coming up? Let's talk about that.
The album is dropping, and it is amazing. We had a listening.
I know.
And
I actually had a date that night.
it's okay.
I should have bought the date though, but I didn't think that would be a first good introduction. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I don't know. I had to feel him out, But the listening party, how did that go?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was
It was
good.
amazing. It was good to let a group of people hear it.
Yeah.
Because we've been like working on it for a long time.
Yeah.
Holding it, we listening to it, but
It's like we've been pregnant.
The baby's born.
It's finally about
And
to
the
come out. Yeah.
and the baby's born.
Feet hurting.
Yeah. Your back hurting. So how was the energy? How was the crowd's energy?
they loved it. It was a lot of like people that was just like, man, I'm fucking with it. That's all. That was the quote of the night. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with
I
it.
love when I can pull some good ride out songs that just fit situations. Do y'all know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you got certain songs or certain playlists that you put on, you know, like fuck, I'm riding to work. Where my playlist?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I got a lot of playlists. I got certain playlists titled for everything. When I go down south and I'm driving this 8-hour drive, we got the 95 South list. We got the homegrown list. We got, you know, where we got like all the artists from all around the DMV on it, you know. So I love a good
Who's
playlist.
on your DMV?
Swiezo, Montez, Chaz, Eddie. It's a long list. I got a rack of people. We got Rico
it's-
Nasty.
It
we
sounds
got
like you got
Wale.
it in the right order though.
We got everybody on there. We got
You got
if you've touched T especially, I got your music on the playlist.
you got Wale on there.
I got some Wale on there. Yeah, I got a little bit of Wale on there. But I have a lot more underground
That's
artists.
good. That's
yeah,
good. That's good.
you know,
You know about Ade?
Ade.
Phil
yeah,
Ade.
yeah, Phil Ade.
Shout outs to Phil all day.
God,
He's cool. I have 2 of his songs on there. But
Are you just getting familiar with him?
no, I've been familiar with Phil Ade for a number of years.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You know,
I like his new stuff.
He's done a lot on other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
He
Yeah.
just been out for a while.
He's been out forever.
Who's he signed to?
I don't know.
I think Wale.
Come to 12,000 Phil all day. We got
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I would say I don't know. Oh, so he's in the Chaz French camp. Oh, okay. So he's with Raheem. Okay,
Raheem?
so he's who?
oh
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's in the same camp.
It's like 368. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
shout out to Raheem.
Shout out to Raheem. Yeah. But that's dope.
I was just pissed off that we had to. I was pissed off at first, but the way everything played out because I had to push the gospel album back.
Why?
Because because this music would have like we had to get this out here, but now all I'm gonna say is I'm doing gospel.
Okay.
God's plan.
It's God's plan.
It's God's plan.
When you hear the
Seriously.
story about it,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
I'm ready to hear the story. Whenever you ready to tell it, I'm here. And we'll have drinks.
Yeah.
And we'll match
We're gonna have
hats
to
and
do
we'll
it.
talk
We're
about
gonna
it.
have to do it on Saturday though.
On a Saturday?
On a Saturday.
Okay, so maybe we should take it out the studio.
Yeah, because
We
we're
can take it to the.
yeah
We could take it out the studio.
because we're not because I can't talk about my gospel album on Not the God's Day.
Okay. Okay. We can take it out the studio. We can make it a thing.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So what you got to do is just get with us, keep us posted so we can, you know how we like to get it all organized and pulled together.
And where's our friend?
Oh, so
Yeah,
Cousin
Cousin Nichols.
Nickel, shout out to Cousin Nickel. She's in Georgia.
Wow.
She's in Georgia. She went down. She's taking care of her dad.
Okay.
He's doing better, but he had been under the weather, and she went down there to handle business. So Cousin Nickel's gonna
Shout
be down
out to the
there.
black women handling business.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. And it's a lot of us handling business. Let me tell you something.
Y'all
I'm tired of
got to.
adulting. I'm tired. I'm ready. Look, I'm ready to blow a bag and not have to worry about feeding a kid. And
I need your mixologists at like bars because they be giving me drinks that get me so right. But every time I go to the bar,
Distilled is actually has something in the works of doing, like, I don't want to say it and give out her stuff, but you'll learn how to drink. We realize a lot of people don't know how to drink, and they don't know how to purchase, they don't know how to mix, they don't know how to order. You know what I mean? And it's a big thing. I get so sick of hearing people of a certain age say,
I'm hungover. Why? You're over 25. Why are you still hungover?
Yeah, I haven't got hungover before.
Yeah.
I've never.
But no,
got
that's the
hungover.
quality of
while for me.
alcohol that you're drinking and what the sugar content and
That's
everything.
true, too.
Yeah, so I met this guy who we went on a date. Not the recent date. This one is cut because he told me that he wanted some blue stuff and pineapple juice and orange juice, and then he added this, and I said, what the fuck is that?
You
That's
said
why he
some
got
blue
cut?
stuff.
Like he wanted to add all this stuff, and then so I said, well, why don't you just not drink if you need to add all this stuff to your drink? Just not drink.
What was the blue stuff?
Was it hypnotic?
Damn near.
Damn near hypnotic.
What, he wanted a motorcycle?
Something like that. And
I remember because I used to get in the club before that, and then I remember the first drink I had was like a
blue motorcycle.
I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was, but I was just like, I had
Guys,
two of
step
them.
up your game. Girls and guys, step up your game.
I never had one.
Shout out
of
to
those.
Jack Daniels,
And you can drink that straight with a Cuba ice or neat.
but a black man made the recipe.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So shout out to
I did, right. I know. I did. We're supporting everything black, and I did
And I'm
read
sorry,
that.
and
that he didn't get his reparations for that. He didn't get any. He was not named. He didn't get any recognition for that.
And I want to apologize to everybody at the listening because I don't want to lose a sponsorship. But we had a form of tequila that was like the GMO of tequila.
Okay, here's what I learned from the school of LeBron James, right? I'm going to tell y'all a good thing here. So when LeBron James, whose wife owns like a chain of natural, organic juice bars, did the McDonald's campaign, I was like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? Okay. Then when it was time to renew the contract, he dropped it. But what he did was bring them billions in so he can put them billions out and build a school. Let me tell you what I learned from the school of Chipotle. Chipotle, who uses local farmers. No GMOs, no Monsanto. They do everything organic. When that scare with that salmonella, which the scientists said was a rare strain, it's hard to find. This had to be planted. Something happened after they criticized their company, McDonald's. McDonald's they're under the McDonald's umbrella. They criticized them accidentally. It was a slip of the tongue in a conference. McDonald's went after that ass. But the thing is, sometimes you gotta get the check to make the difference.
Yeah.
You gotta get the check to make the difference. I'm not in support of GMOs either. And so sometimes your lifestyle speaks bigger volumes than the bullshit that we got to do to get there. I ain't saying sell your soul.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying that tequila, it's like poison almost, and I don't want to do that to no supporter or fan. It's a step up from
Some of
rubbing
your
alcohol.
diehard fans are doing poison.
Yeah, I know.
Them crazy motherfuckers, they in there doing poison.
No, they just in there. They're just in there getting their cardio.
I love it. But I'm saying they off the poison. So fuck that. If they want to drink that shit, it's at their own day. If you say, listen, so there's some GMOs in here, those who hip, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna back up off that. But I would never go on air and shit on your sponsor though.
A lot of people ain't
But I'm not gonna.
We wasn't even sponsored by them either. He just saying he's talking
No,
about
Yeah.
future references, but somebody that we are about to maybe go in business with, black owned.
Yeah.
His stuff is gluten free,
Okay.
so you might be seeing a lot
But you know
of
that most alcohol is gluten free, right?
Yeah, but
If it's made from potatoes, it's gluten free.
but I gotta say, the first thing I said was black owned.
Black owned. There we go. We supporting all things black.
Exactly. So you have to throw it in there because somebody would have been out there
It's
like
gluten free.
this-
That's great.
no. Somebody would have
extra
been
protein.
somebody out there would have been like black owned. He probably got gluten alcohol.
Right.
Tear him down.
And they don't even know what the fuck gluten is.
Exactly.
If you're gonna say that. But there are a lot of people that just jump on bandwagons and they don't know what the hell they have no idea. But listen, so you have some sponsors coming up. You had to push the gospel album back, but you're going to pull it back out. We're going to talk about it. You're going to give the story behind it. We're going to take it out the studio. What else? I know that you have another Swiezoland, maybe, possibly, coming up to close out the year?
It's gonna be something. It might not be a Swiezoland,
Okay.
but it's gonna be
something
where everybody can see me perform the album.
Dope. You got some ideas brewing? You guys working up some ideas?
There's definitely ideas behind it.
Yeah, some
Okay.
collaborations possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, us getting together with other companies, if you will.
Yeah.
To put this next thing together.
To put it together. That's dope. I have a company. Reach out to me.
Of course.
Let me know, if I can come and do anything. So can we say Free Ice? What's going on with
Yes,
Ice? Does
Free
anybody
Ice.
know?
Yeah,
We
Free
were
Ice.
supposed to sit and chat with him, but this unfortunate thing happened. And so, we don't know.
Well, first of all, shout out to the black man Ice.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
I
him.
like Ice a
And,
lot.
Yeah, no, great energy.
Mm-hmm.
And everything we'll have more information.
It'll work
on
out.
It.
It'll work out.
It's gonna work out. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that been having me sad, man.
I
Yeah,
know.
because I wish he could have. Because I know he would have been in A3C, and I know he would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're going to send him love and light. We want him home very soon. But we're going to close out soon, guys. So tell everybody where they can find you.
at Swiezo, SWIEZO.
If they don't know by now.
Exactly. And then,
Swiezoland album coming out October 31st.
then Swiezoland.com. And the hoodies are dropping on.
Love the hoodie, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Love the hoodie. You need to do the hats because the
coming.
hat
They coming,
blend,
yeah.
but this goes with the hoodie.
Mhm.
I like don't you?
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
coming.
It's
you know?
coming.
And people would have thought that I bought this from Swiezoland.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so we won't be back. Well, we're always on air. We're not just always live. But you can find us everywhere. iHeart, Spotify. We're on YouTube, the Bunch Riches Podcast. You can check out this interview and others. And you can see all our antics and what we're drinking and all the stuff we're talking. And, occasionally we're hot mic'd. You might hear some gossip, psych. But we're the Brunch Bitches. Thank you guys for being here.
Always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure for me to have you here. We always have a good chat and a good time. And so, but of course, we'll be back.
For sure.
And we're the Brunch Bitches.
Shout out to Cousin Nichols.
Shout out to Cousin Nickel.